Shalom, good evening.
Shalom.
All right, with God's help, we are going to continue with the hint that have to do with the new year of Tafshin Pei Gimel. What is the 783? Which says is the main hint of this year is the Geffen, the vine. Geffen with a big nun equals 783. So it's a subject to talk all the year. It's a big subject. The vine. The hint that we gave, we said that Hayo Tehe Snat Pirio Geffen. With the acronym of 5,000, Hey for 5,000, Tafshin Pei Gimel, and we have always in the end, all the ends that I do every year, we have always a female donkey. Right? You want to prove that the female donkey has to do with me? You know the pi, the number pi. If you count the gematria of the 242 first number after the point, my name equals 242, right? Mm-hmm. If I count how much count all the 242 after the point, equal 1,107. What is a tone with a big node? Right? This is 700, this is 400, plus 6 and 1. Right? Now, when appears the first time this three number in the pi? After 1,107 number after the point. It's the first appearance of 242 in the pi. Okay? So in the pi we have two int. Alright, so it's like my signature when I give a int of the year, so it's like a special int that has to do with whatever I'm doing. Now, if I take this out, 20 out, we did the gematria of this the last time, right? Hayo Tehe. This word, we don't must to have it. The 5,000, we can start from here. So then we receive the gematria of 1,585. So equal Ariel Cohen with a big name, Alloro. So you see, whatever I go, I always find I cannot run away of myself. No way. Okay? Right, so maybe I will have a good year.
Have to be.
Yeah, well, if it is my year. At least according to the end that came out in my searching, right? Everybody is searching will give something else. Okay. Now, if I write the same thing, תהא שנת, would be a year of his fruit, גפן. It's like from a phrase, like we said the last time, פריות תאנה וגפן. It's like a part of a verse. It's fruit. Alright, so we talked about this last time. If I do the same gematria with a big nun, I will receive 2,235. What is 5 times 447? 437, right, 5 times. 437 is Shlomo in all the degree of gematria. It's when Shlomo in regular number, what is 375, plus Shlomo in order number, what is 51, plus Shlomo in small number, that is 15, plus 6. So this 5 times. And this number equal to Shlomo, your son. With this expression, Shlomo, your son, in the verse, you remember the last in the last lesson, we bring verses that equal 5,783. Different verses together, phrases that together equal this number, and I think the first one that we bring about Solomon has the expression of Shlomo, your son. Shlomo, your son appear one time in the Bible and appear 3 other times Shlomo bnech. When you talk to a female, you say bnech. When you talk to David, when God talks to David, he will say Shlomo, your son. But when David talks to Bathsheba, he will say 3 times Shlomo, your son, bnech, instead of bincha. It's the same spelling, all right? So it's expressions that appear
So bincha appears once and bnech appears 3 times.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but it's the same letter. It's different point, but the same letter. You know, when you have a number like this, you can always diminish the number to the root of the number, מקור, what you call מקור המספר. And so you will have, I talk about this number, 2,000, we say it's 5 times 447, but this number is 3 times 149. All right, so altogether, it will be 149 times 5 times 3. This is when I split this number to prime number, to its prime number. Now, 149 will be the 36th prime number in the line of prime number from 1. 5 is a 4 prime number, 3 is 3. So what we receive is 432. What is אישה אלמנה, a widow woman. אלמנה equal horse. The old expression is Ben Isha Almana, what equal, his name is plant, Ariel, right? 22 square, 484. Ben Isha Almana, so Ben is a donkey, Isha is a mule, Almana is a horse. It's all the Trinity include in the concept of Ariel. Always we'll find the Trinity in each one of the element. In each one, in the earth you can find, especially in the earth, you will find always the Trinity, because the main basic of the Trinity has to do with the earth, with the Sus, with the beast, the holy beast. Sus, right? Is 60 plus 6 plus 60. So you see you have 666. Is a beast. And all the concept of the Trinity have to do always basically in the beast. But when you talk about the presentation of when you talk about the body, it contains the Trinity too. Right? It means the brain, the heart, the liver. It contain each one contain all the Trinity. All this here have to do with the Trinity because it's the main concept of Geffen. Geffen, the vine is Gimel Panim. Geffen is the concept of the mother always in Kabbalah, and is Gimel Pan. Pan is like
face, facet,
but not in many, in one.
Right.
So Gimel Pan. It's like three faces.
Right.
All right. So we'll see in different way how the Geffen, the Anav, have to do with the concept of the Trinity. All right.
Ariel Cohen, there in the Sus, the 666.
Yeah.
Sus is horse.
Yeah.
And horse means 666 also?
Sus, we say that this is the secret of the Rabbi. And we all the time in all our teaching, we say that the Rabbi is the secret of the holy beast. The Chaya is a part of the soul that called Chaya. In the Mashiach, the main concept of Mashiach have to do with the Yechidah, what is above the Chaya, have to do with the first coming of Jesus. In the second coming of Jesus, he will come with clothing, with the concept he will be not naked. He will have the concept of the Chaya too, and what is below the Chaya too, what is the Neran. The Neran, the Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama is the rabbi, and the physical body that is represent, it's what I represent as a priest. Here's the body. Okay? So there are four riders, four concepts of Mashiach. Each one of them contain all the other. Right? Each one of the three, like when you say Yimach Shimo, when you talk about Yitzchak Mashiach Chen, each one of them is Yitzchak, each one of them is Mashiach, each one of them is Chen. We prove it in different ways. These three words equal 3 times Yitzchak. Okay?
Understand.
The connection to the 666 is because the letters of the word Sus is Samech, Vav, Samech, 60, 6, and 60.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see that the int prove that whatever we thought is correct.
Yeah.
All right? I say that the horse is the secret of the beast much before I realized that we have here a 666. But when the idea is right, so it will be, he prove himself with the gematria. All right?
You understand?
Now, we come back to the gematria. Not period Geffen. The year of his fruit, his wine, is a vine. We say we talk about this gematria the last time. We say that it's 1605. What is ויקרא את שמו ישראל. He called his name Israel. This is a verse. First of all, the devil gave to Yaakov the name Israel. After God will say it again.
Oh, yeah.
Confirm. This verse appears in Bereshit, Genesis 35:10. Like we said, the last lesson to Geffen Zot, this vine, in one of the verse, separation that appear in one of the verses that equal 5,783, equal Israel. So it's a famous symbol of Israel, the vine. It's a symbol, one of basic symbol of Israel.
Right.
When I ask Christian, what do you think is a fig tree? So many times they will say Israel. No, fig tree is not a symbol of Israel, the vine. Now Jesus will say, I am the real vine, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the book of John, אני הגפן, לא אני, אנוכי הגפן האמיתית. בום. Right, in Yohanan 15:6. How much equal? 1075. Now what we do, we see general int that have to do with the vine. This equal Israel is a filling letter. So we have another proof, another int that shows that the vine have to do with Israel. This equal Yud, Shin, Resh, Aleph, Lamed. Israel. Right? It's a filling letter. What is 1075? This, by the way, all the appearance of the word light in the first chapter of Genesis in the Torah is 5 times light, but the way it's appear is 2 times or, 2 times ha'or, the light, and 1 time la'or, to the light. Right, so all the appearance of light in Genesis, in the first day of Genesis, what is all the light of creation, equal this number and the real vine. what is Israel in the filling letter. So we saw 3 hints that make a connection between the vine and Israel. So this is a general concept.
O sea, Israel es no de la higuera, sino Israel es de wine.
What?
Israel, because normally the Christians say always, Israel is the tree of the, ¿cómo se llama?
Tree of knowledge or a tree of life?
Yeah, the tree of what Jesus when Jesus say, when Yeshua tell to, because he have no fruit to his seed, he say his cross the
fig tree is
the fig
tree have to. The fig tree it's more close to Christianity because it is written notzer, notzri, Christian, notzer tena, the one that keep the fruit, he will enjoy of eating the fruit. And Jesus is the fruit that is not ready to eat. So it's exactly like the fig tree. And they are the keeper of the fruit. And they ask him when will be the second coming. He said when the fig tree will be ready. Okay, so it means when all what I teach you, all the Torah, fig tree have to do with the tree of knowledge, good and evil, will be ready.
Okay, because I ask that because in Christianity, the people have another concept of the
but everything they have is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, because they don't learn it in Hebrew. If they don't learn in Hebrew, they have no idea really the secret
the secret of the words okay? Yeshua was told.
Yeah, okay, so they cannot really understand what is a fig tree. Okay?
Okay.
And in this verse, the continuation of this verse, Veshomer Adonav Yechubad, the one that guard his master is not certain as the one that keep the fig tree, he will enjoy eating the fig, and the continuation is like doubling the same idea. The one that guard his master, so his master is a fig tree. The one that guard his master, he will be respected. Okay, so they are the keeper of the fruit when the fruit is not ready. And what is not ready in Jesus? Only one thing, the tree of knowledge, good and evil, because he didn't eat the tree of knowledge, good and evil. He didn't sin, right? The tree of knowledge, good and evil is the Torah. So he's above the Torah. He's above the 2 eyes. He's here. And it's why he's naked. It's why Yeshua equal Arum. He's naked. Why he's naked? Because he didn't eat the fig tree. The Yechidah, the main concept of Mashiach in the soul that called Yechidah, didn't participate in the sin of the first man, like it is written in Kabbalah. All right, when the first man got to sin, the Yechidah was not yet part of the first man. He was just as a surround light. He was not yet part of him. He was not yet Mashiach, the first man. And when he got to sin, the Yechidah left him. Right? And this caused him to fall apart, because the Yechidah make unity of everything. Yechidah means unit. Yechidah, unity. Okay, because in this place we are all the same. If we are here all the same, it means we are in unity. It's something that's common for everybody in the world. Everybody all have the same Mashiach. It doesn't matter if it is a Freemason, the Christian, the Islam, the Jewish. We all have the same Mashiach. It cannot be that there will be different Mashiach for everybody, because the Mashiach is the concept of with above duality, above the open the 2 eyes of eating the tree of knowledge, good and evil. It means open the 2 eyes. It means beginning of different faces, different opinions, different witnesses. Right? different point of view about reality, good and evil, basically. Right?
So when everybody stay understand that, and everybody understand that, and everybody say, okay, now I understand.
Okay? So
Is when the moment Mashiach can appear to us, or what?
Mashiach will come when we will do whatever has to be done
Okay.
to bring Mashiach, and the possibility to know what to do to bring Mashiach is that the fig tree is ready.
It's ready, yeah. Okay.
Right? The Ark of Noah is ready, is built. We can go into the Ark. Right? The Ark of Noah is Yimach, is a Chen, is all the word that everything we talk about is based on it. The concept of symmetry, of paradox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You know, if we do just a gematria of 5 times or, 5 times light,
Mm-hmm.
with not the hay, ha'or or la'or, the way it is writing, just we take the word or, light, because it appears 5 times in the first day, so just the word or is 5 times 207. Equal
1032.
a triangle of Adam.
Yeah. Okay.
What is Adam? Time. Chaya. Chaya is Eve before the sin, which is the middle point of Adam. It means this is the triangle of 45.
Okay.
45 is Adam. Chaya is 23. 23 is the middle point of 45.
Okay. Yeah.
A number, time, is middle point, give a triangle. A triangle is like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 until 45. Right? If I do 1 plus 2 plus 3 until 45, I receive 1035, what is 5 times light.
Okay.
Here we see that the Chaya is the middle point of Adam.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes we talk about usually we talk as the middle point more of the male and inside the female. The female is the surround and the male is the middle point.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all relative, you know. When we talk about the Chaya, because the concept of Pnimiut Abba was revealed, so then the Chaya is the middle point of Adam. Before really the Esav, the real, what we call the real father was revealed. Okay? If we have Chabad, right? Chabad, Chokhmah, Chokhmah, Bina, Dat. Right? The three parts of the brain, the Trinity.
Okay.
There is the Father, there is the Son, there is the Holy Spirit. There is a Rabbi, right? You can see that. There is a the Rabbi, and there is a disciple. This is Adam, this is Chava, and this is Nachash, the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is the basic concept of Trinity.
Okay.
So then the Rabbi is the Father,
Yeah.
and the Rabbi is the Holy Spirit, and the knowledge is a snake, of course. But when the disciple, he become a disciple, a son that make his father wise, It means give a point of wisdom, a seed, to his father. It means to his rabbi. So then the three become like this. This will be Esav. This will be Abraham. Abraham is a disciple, the priest. Priest is always Abraham. This Yitzchak, the rabbi. The teacher is always, the male is always in right compared to the female, to the disciple. Here is Yaakov. He's a rabbi. But here the rabbi received from the root of the soul of Abraham. We say there are two characters, Esav in the appearance of Abraham, Yaakov in the appearance of Yitzchak.
Okay.
So now, this is the real father. So this becomes the Holy Spirit.
And
This becomes a woman. Right? Now this is the order. This is a donkey, this is a mule, this is a horse. But it's the horse, instead of being a father, it becomes a high mother. This is the high father, Abba Ila'a. This is the high mother, Ima Ila'a. This call this face Yisrael Saba, and you call this face Tvuna in Kabbalah. This become four faces. Okay? It's a development.
Okay.
But we see that this and this is God in this place. But they are connected. This is a godliness that's hiding in the body. It's something new that we have to reveal, that it's like don't exist now. It's like something that we love that don't exist.
Yeah, it exists.
Right? When we go out of Egypt, God will say to Moses, I reveal myself to Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov in the name of Shaddai. The name of Shaddai represents the Trinity as well, because it's like Shlomo, David, Yishai. Shaddai. This is the acronym. The opposite is the Shemesh, the sun, the fifth generation, Dor Dorim, and the Areach, the moon. It's going two ways. If you take Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, the last letter in Atbash give the name Shaddai. Right, so the name Shakai represent is the name of Yesod in Kabbalah, of the Brit, of the alliance, of Yosef. But this name received from the three father above, and he continued the light to David. Okay, so this is a Shin have three line, and it go to Dai equal David, it go to David. So this is a Sirah of Yesod that like make connection between heaven and earth, between male and female. Okay, so God said to Moses, I was revealed to the three father, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, with the names Shaddai. But what my name, Yud Kevav Shmi Havaya equal Esav. My name, Yud Kevav equal Esav, the bad guy, was not revealed to them. Now to take Am Israel from Egypt, we need a new revelation to control the existence of the physical reality. We need now a new revelation. And this has to do with the godliness that hiding in the devil, in Esav, in the bad guy. Okay? So this is something very basic about the Trinity. is the Trinity, and then we reveal something more deep.
That is antiguo, que only Jew with his only Jew people can understand, because the Christian can have nothing about that.
Yeah, the Jewish don't know about this, nothing too.
Yeah, but you know, if you can talk about
the Jews have a
Kabbalah,
chance to-
and you can talk about gematria, any Jews know that happened, but in
Yeah.
Christianity, nobody knows nothing about that.
Yeah.
Right.
So they don't have any
You
tool
understand?
to search,
No,
to do research, to search the truth in the Bible, because they don't have the origin in Hebrew. So
yeah.
they,
It's almost
they cannot get no way.
it's almost half liar, no?
Now now we talk about the very basic concept of the vine. Is a concept of Kabbalah, akudim, nikudim, ubrudim. Akudim, nikudim, ubrudim.
It takes into account that everyone already studied the background or at least heard all his classes from before.
Mm-hmm.
We have the acronym of Anav. Anav, the bet of brooding. Anav is the fruit of the vine. We call Anavim, Anav. Anav is one. Alright, so we have three letters.
Great.
We have three letters.
Spanish.
And here we have the acronym. The concept of Akudim Nikudim, it appears in the Bible in Genesis 31, verse 10, appear another time in 12. These three concepts. These three concepts represent three worlds of chaos. Three worlds in the beginning
Worlds.
of creation.
3 worlds.
Free world. Adam Kadmon, it's like the crown of the generality of all the world. From his face came different light, and from this different light that came from his 7 gates of his face was created free world called Akudim, Nikudim, Brudim. This, in the Torah, we talk about the different kind of kvasim,
Sheep.
of sheep, of Yaakov, right? They are Akudim. Akudim, it's like they have in the legs and the hand, they have a dark, so it's like they are all tied together. Mm-hmm. So the word Akudim represents a word that it's a very, very, very big light, and it's only one sphere. It means that all the 10 spheroid are touched together. Mm-hmm. So even his chaos state, it was not a breaking of the vessel in this place. Mm-hmm. It's like a 3 years old kids.
Yeah.
All what he know, all what he can say is Father, right? Mm-hmm. This all his speech, right? So
yeah.
It means there are no many instruments of expression. It's not Torah. So in this state is not breaking of the vessel. After this appears the word of Nikudim, point. So each one with his point, with his idea, he want to fix reality. This represents the king of Edom. Before was the king of Israel. Before, right? The Torah told us about 8 kings that was king in Edom, לפני מלוך מלך של בני ישראל. So in each one of them it is written, וימלוך וימות. He was king and he died. He was king and he died.
Yeah.
All right? Each one of them, it's somebody that want to fix the world only with love. It's not going to work. So the second one say only with judgment. It's not going to work, etc. and there was all the king, all the spheres are one under one. They are not in balance one against one. Like in the spheres, you have against Abraham, you have Yitzchak. Right? Against Chochmah, you have Bina. Against Chesed, there was not one mashgichin apin ba'apin, like it is written in the Zohar. There was not face against another. It's like there was not marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But the eighth one is the beginning of correction, Adar. And this is the root of the soul of Yosef and the soul of Jesus, Adar. And he's married, and the name of his wife is Meheitav El, etc. Right? So this corresponds to the word of Nikudim, and in this word happened what we call the breaking of the vessel. It means this is like a teenager 17. So all the mashberim, how you say mashberim?
The crises.
All the crises happen in this age of Yosef is 17 years old. So this is the time that it's a lot of energy, but still is not. The vessel is small, the light is very big. It's like somebody want to bring Mashiach with rock and roll. It's very nice. He has this energy and he has a incredible possibility, but still it's a chaos.
Yeah.
Right? This is
And
what
it's
I tried
reality,
to bring a Mashiach with rock and roll, but I didn't make it so far.
And I see this week I was in King of Kings, one congregation, and big congregation is all rock and roll, all music.
Really?
Yeah. And big theater.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay, so this is the word of Nikudim. This is a place where happened the breaking of the vessel, and the word that came after Brudim, this will become the word of correction, the word of Atzilut. It means there, the light, there are many vessels and a little bit light. So it's like a correction of what happened before. Mm-hmm. A lot of vessels, and this is the root of Judaism. This is Judaism. And the final correction is really to take the light of Esav, of Edom, of the fallen king, and to what is today's Christianity, the West world, to take this light and to connect it to the many vessels of the word of Brudim, of Yaakov. This is the final connection. It's like to make connection between the devil and God. All right, the devil it means the angel of Esav. All right, he's a good devil. Satan Tov, good devil equal Esav, 476. He's a good devil. They are bad devil, but he's a good one. Okay?
If he's a good one, so who's the bad one?
He's a good one. He born Jew. And if he born Jew, he have a correction as a Jew. Okay? And we have to bring him back to Am Yisrael. This is what Jesus calls the body of Mashiach.
The body of Mashiach,
It's the soul of Mashiach, the blood, and it's the body of Mashiach. We must have both of them back to Am Yisrael. Two concepts of the birthright. The firstborn from the side of the father is a bad guy, is Esav, and the firstborn from the side of the mother is Yosef. He represents the soul. There are two concepts of first two blood, two commandments that have to do with two blood. This is the secret of the $2 million. The 30 piece of silver, like we will talk about this today in the continuation with God's help, the 30 silver is the secret of the $2 million. Right? In the chapter 11 in Zechariah, we start to talk about this chapter the last time. We'll continue. Okay, so what is the gematria of Akudim, Nikudim, Uvrudim? This is the way it is written in the Torah. Because we have the Vav here. It's not only the free word, it's with the Vav, it's in the moment I take word exactly the way they are written in the Torah, I am completely, I can do the gematria, there's no problem. If it is a vav or it is a, all right? Usually when I do gematria, I do just word, right? I will do with the word too. We can do with the word with no the vav too. But first of all, we do the way it is written in the Torah, what is 690. This is the number of the beast. One of the basic number of the beast of the chaya, like we explained when we give a lesson about in the book of Revelation. This is one of the number of, this is Miriam in the filling letter, in the mother. Miriam with the filling letter. Mem, Resh, Yud, Mem. Miriam. This number equal Menachem Mendel Mashiach. This is the rabbi. The rabbi is a secret of Miriam, of the mother. Mashiach ben David is a secret of the mother of Jesus. You have to give birth to is a mother, so you have to receive the son as a inner birth. Okay? Menachem Mendel Mashiach. Equal 10 times 69 Hadash. The Hadash is a species in Sukkot that represent the Trinity, like we explained. We said that all four concepts of Christianity are hinting in the four species that we holding in the holiday of Sukkot. In the mother, in the concept of the chaya, there are three beasts. The beast is a chaya that came from the avist, is a beast that came from the sea, from the ocean, and is a beast that came from the earth. So this Hadash equal 3 times chaya, 3 times beast. 3 times chaya is 23. 69 equal 3 times 23, so it's equal 30 times chaya, beast. Okay? And Menachem. How many times we have Menachem here? Menachem equal 6 times chaya. Menachem is the name of the rabbi, right? Menachem. What is Hagefen? If I write Hagefen, like Jesus said, Anochi Hagefen, האמיתית, I am the vine, Hagefen equal Menachem. Is the main concept of the beast of Miriam. So equal 5 times Menachem.
It's like after it will come in. No, because
What is 5 times Menachem? Five times Menachem is what you call Panim V'Achor of Menachem. You know, if I write Menachem, I start only the Mem, after the Mem Nun, after the Mem Nun Chet, after the Mem Nun Chet Mem. This you call it the filling of the back, Milui Achorayim. And it is opposite that you call Milui Panim, the filling of the face. You write it this way, Menachem, Nachem, Chem. Together, Panim V'Achor, face and back of Menachem is always, of any word, is always
5 times.
The number of the letter plus 1 time the name. It means we have here 4 letters, so it will be 5 times Menachem. So it will be the first. It means when you have 5 times Menachem, it's like a completion of Menachem. When you have in one Menachem 6 times Chaya, it's all the permutation of Chaya. So it's another kind of something complete that has to do with all the revelation of the concept of beast, of Chaya. Because 3 letters have 6 permutations. Right? We say that Menachem equals 6 times Chaya. Alright, etc. So all the concept of the beast have to do with this number. Now what else equals this number? He's written about the son of Yitzhar, right? From the Levi, Yitzhar have 3 sons. Bnei Yitzhar, it means the oil is the father, the vine is the mother, the fig is a knowledge. It's like Chokhmah Bina Dat, right?
Okay.
This is a Trinity. Right? Is oil, is always have to do with father brand, oil, is a wine, is a mother, is red, and is a tree of knowledge, is a knowledge, is a son. These are 3 main fruit that have to do with the Trinity. But it is written with Bnei Yitzhar, it means Bnei Yitzhar, the son of Yitzhar, have to do with the vine. Is Korach, Vanefeg, Vezichri. Nefeg is Gefen, the vine. One of them, his name is wine. So we have here, again, the concept of the Trinity inside the Trinity. Because the mother always contains all the 3 in himself. It was the organization of Lubavitch called Chabad, which it means Father, Holy Spirit, and Son. Okay? So always the concept of the beast is contained all the 3 inside herself. If I write only their name with no the Vav, just Korach. Korach is a bad guy. Geffen here is a rabbi, Zichri, it's a rabbi. How we prove it? We'll see. If I write just Nefeg Zichri, I write the name with not and, with no ve. With no Korach and Nefeg and Zichri, we write only the name. We receive 678. What is Yoshiyahu? Shmo. His name is Yoshiyahu. Yoshiyahu equal Menachem Mendel. What equal Yishai plus Nachash? Nachash snake is the other name of Yishai. Right? Yishai called in the Bible Nachash, snake too. Why his name is Nachash? Because the bad guy is inside him. Esav is inside the mother. Right? It's why Yishai is symmetric. This is the mother, this is Yeshai, this is Shlomo in the middle. It's the donkey in the middle of the horse. It's the moon in the middle of the sun. It's Shlomo in the middle of Yishai. Yishai, Shlomo, Yishai equal Menachem Mendel Shneorso. If I take just Zichri, Zechitz means male. Zachar, it's a male. The Rabbi. Rabbi is supposed to be a male. But it's a male, female male. It's a male relatively when we talk about the Trinity. He's a male.
Okay, okay.
He's a father. But it is a deep father inside of him. Zechri equal 237, what is 3 times 79. 79 is the prime number 23. 23 equal Chaya. The prime number 23 is a beast. So we have here the 3 beasts in this number. So this refers to the Rabbi. Right? The Rabbi is a Chaya. Chaya it's like Eve before the sin. It's only good. And
So
if we take
Kadosh. No, Kadosh before the sin.
if we take the Geffen, what is the Nefeg? Right? The second one, Nefeg is the same letter of Geffen. Right? Equal 133. What is 7 times Eve? So, who is Eve? Who is the correction of Eve? This is a woman in the desert. Like she's between the sun, she's dressed with the sun, and under her leg is the moon. Eve. It means it's not anymore Chaya, it's Chava, because she's touched with the snake. The Vav here is from the Chivya, the snake. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so there's a bad guy, there's a good guy, and there's somebody vine.
In between me.
Yeah, here in this place the vine is it's a woman too. It's a woman between the male and the father, it's a male, and the son.
The father and the son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Korach he was a bad guy. In the future, it is written that in the future he will bloom. Tzadik katamar yifrach.
Yeah.
He will bloom like the
Like a date tree.
like the date tree. Right? Tzadik katamar yifrach, righteous meant he will bloom like the date tree, has the acronym of Korach.
The last letters.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, so what we do is just basic introduction about the sign. Now we will show the gematria of Akudim, Nikudim, Udim with not the Vav. Akudim, Nikudim, is the way it is written in the Torah, right? Because you can write with Vav, Akudim, but in the Torah is written with no Vav, so we write it the way it is written in the Torah. So this equal 684. We're talking about Menachem, right? I do Menachem with the film letter Mem, Nun, Chet, Mem, Menachem. Equal the same thing. What else is this number? It's the average value of 3 times Avraham and 3 times Yitzchak Three times Avraham is 744 is the year when I start to write my book. Right? Vaychtov Moshe, we say that this year 783 equal ויכתוב משה.
Uh-huh.
And in the verse 5783 in the Torah it is written ויכתוב משה. This is the year when I start to write my book. Right, 38 years ago about. This is 3 times Avraham, and this equal Yeshua Mashiach. Right? And in the verse, יראוך עם שמש ולפני ירח, you will be filled with the sun and before the moon, עם שמש ולפני ירח. We have acronym of Yeshua in the beginning of the word and Mashiach in the end of these 3 words. Right? Mashiach in the right order, there's only one in the end of word. Mashiach in the right order in all the Bible, and we have Yeshua too. So these 2 words together, Yeshua Mashiach, equal 3 times Avraham, and 3 times Yitzchak is Yitzchak Mashiach Chen, is Yimach Shmo, this is 624, right? The lost words of the Freemasonry, etc. These are 3 words that all the book is based on it. So the average of 3 times Avraham and 3 times Yitzchak is this number. Right.
684.
Right, now we are going to see a very important verse in the Torah that talk about the vine. We're talking about the dream of Sarah Mashkin, the chief of the wine of Paro. You have a dream,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it is written with a gefen 13 רגים. The gefen split to 3 branches, right? With a gefen 13 רגים. This is like the 3 father. This is the concept of the father.
Also.
והיא, it is written והוא, but we read והיא, כפורחת עלתה ניצה. This is the mother, the flower that came out from it, right? This is the mother. הבשילו אש קהלותיה ענבים. הבשילו, they become ready to eat. This is the son, right? The children, the grape juice is a flower, it's a branch. Again, the Trinity. We start with the concept of 3.
Okay.
We say that Geffen is Gimel Pan, Gimel Panim, 3 faces. Right?
עלתה ניצה. כתב שלנו.
עלתה ניצה.
ניצה עם ה'.
והיא כפורחת עלתה ניצה. This verse, the way it is written in the Torah, equal 3,996. What is 36 times 111. 111 is Even Chem. Right? A gemstone. 36 times. It means 3 times all the 12 stone of the Choshen. Right? There are 12 stones.
Yeah.
So 3 times of the stone.
Uh-huh.
Everything is free, split to 3 concept, etc. Right? So it's a really a nice verse, you know, to see the concept of the Trinity with this. Okay. Now, before we go forward with gematria, maybe one more.
Just for the introduction.
Kana, one of the verses in the verses, part from the verse that equal 5,783, is Kana אשר נטעה ימיניך. Now I write it with a big half. It starts with Kana. Kana is like it's a base.
It starts with a vav though, right?
Yeah, vekana, but
Ve.
we don't must to count the vav because it's just and.
Mm-hmm.
Ben imat talach vekana. Alright? Vekana, also the vav, in the moment it's not a vav that shines the timing.
The pronunciation? What?
Vav haipuch.
Ah.
If it is a vav haipuch, you cannot take it out. It makes the future past and the past future. A vav is just to connect what was before.
If it's a connection vav,
So
then you can take it
in
out.
the multi,
Okay.
it's a vav of connection. I don't must to count it in the gematria.
Interesting.
Okay?
Okay.
Just a connection with what before. So I can do the gematria with the vav, and I can do the gematria with not the vav.
Right. There's different meanings to.
So this kana, it's mean a can, it's mean a base, and there are perushim that says that it has to do with gana. It's like a garden. But anyhow, we talk about the vine in these verses, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you plant. This equal Korach, then it's R, then Kehat, then Levi. Korah in the future is the secret of the priest.
Mm-hmm.
The priest in the future, Korah will be, it's like he will come as instead of Moses,
Ah, yeah.
the bad guy. It means in the first time he ate it, his idea was not ready. He didn't put it well. He didn't get the true well. The left.
You get the comparison?
One of the ideas of Korach is that to be leader, you have to belong to the two sides, not only to the side of heaven. Moses was just a revelation of heaven in this time, of the good guy. And Korach say it's not enough to be the good guy, you should be the bad guy as well, both together. This was one of the ideas that hiding in is difficulty to accept the leadership of Moses. You have here that, if you jump 5 letters, you receive Cain. And if you jump here 2 letters, you receive Hevel. Right, so when you write his name, you see that we have a name of jumping letter. Here of two letters we have Hevel, Habel, the good guy, and here we have Cain, jumping 5 letters. Right, so we can see that it represents the two inclinations, the bad one and the good one. Mm-hmm. And equal 10 times Balak 2. This is 1,420. What is 10 times Balak? I'm not going to get too much into this right now. Balak ben Zippor have to do with me. Korach have to do with me. Mm-hmm. Cohen have to do with me, by the way. Okay? So, we talk about the vine, and we talk about the kana. What is exactly the kana? A plant. Mm-hmm. We can see that have to do with the Cohen, the letter of the Cohen. And we can see what that have to do with that guy, Balak. Balak is black. He's the secret of the black donkey. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right? The black donkey is Balak. Now, why I bring this gematria now? Because this equal Noam infinitive letter plus Chovlim. Now we are going to go to the Zechariah chapter 11. Right? Mm-hmm. The main thing that I want to talk today, we have here Noam, infinitive letter, Nun, Ein, Mem, that equal Jesus, Yeshu. Just Noam equal Cain, it's interesting. Yeshu in order number equal Hevel. It proves you that Jesus is really both of them. And Chovlim, Chet, Bet, Lamed, Yud, Mem. Chovlim. Chovlim with no filling letter is equal king. Alright, so we have here Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. This is a basic idea. The Zechariah. It's interesting. The Zechariah equal my name too. Equal Ariel. Zechariah. Okay, so Zechariah, he received order from God to be a shepherd for the sheep. Even the situation of the sheep is terrible. They are all going. It's all sheep, sick. The sheep that are going to is not worth even to waste money to lead them, to take care of them. They call tzon harega. It means they are going to be slaughtered. It's like the situation today. It's like nobody to lead. It's like it's not worth. You cannot save anybody anymore.
No.
This chapter 11 is something, we talked about this the last time.
Yeah.
In one way, it's very ironic. In another way, is very bad. Right? Everything what happens there. Okay, so Zechariah get an order to add to himself two sticks. It means 2 other shepherds. It means 2 other souls.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
2 other souls.
It's like it's two other souls. 2 other souls, the 2 sticks, it's like Mashiach ben David and Mashiach ben Yosef.
Okay.
All right, because the Cohen is between Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. All right, he's a priest. He's a Levi. Levi is supposed to do. Levi, it means to accompany. Leah give the name Levi to Levi because now my husband, he will accompany me. He will be with me. It means the concept of Levi is to make unity between father and mother. Like the snake was supposed to do peace, to make connection, not separation, like he did The correction of the snake is to make unity between father and mother. It means between Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. Okay. So, we talk about the concept of sticks, makel. How we see that this has to do with the two concepts of Mashiach. Makel equal 170. What is Yosef plus David? Right? 156 plus 40. It's a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is written שני מקלות. 2 sticks. יש מקלות, sticks, the way it is written in the Torah, right? Equal יסוד פלוס מלכות. Right?
Mm-hmm.
576. יסוד is the sphere of Yosef. Kingdom, foundation is Yesod, is correspond to Yosef HaTzadik, is correspond to the sphere of Yesod. Malchut correspond to the kingdom, to David. Okay, so Yesod plus Malchut equal Maklot. So when we say, I just say the concept of Makel or Maklot, of many, I have a hint that this has to do with these two concepts of Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. שני מקלות, 2 sticks, equal shalom with a big man. What is 936? What is advice of peace? Atzat shalom. With regular men. Advice of peace will be between both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we try to make peace between both of them. Okay, so now I will bring the maybe we'll do a little bit break and we continue.
Yeah.
Okay, there are many gematiot. We will come back to the gematiot, but before we come back to all the gematiot, and there are a lot more, I just want to explain a little bit the chapter 11 of Zechariah, because the last time we didn't finish to explain this chapter, what's going on. Okay, so the situation is terrible. The sheep, it's like not worth to take care of them, because anyhow they are going to be slaughtered. Still, Zechariah received the order of God to be shepherd of this sheep, and he had to himself two sticks. It means two concepts. What represent the two concepts of Mashiach? How we know that when we talk about Noam, this has to do with Jesus, besides the gematria that Noam in filling letter equal Jesus. He says that he will cut these sticks, and this will, it means he will kill Jesus, and this will deny, this will finish, this will break the alliance between God and the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jesus had to do with the alliance of God with the nation. And when he talk about after he get his payment, he will cut the stick, the other stick of the kingdom, which means the stick that have to do with David, And this will cause the breaking of the alliance between the tree of Judah and the tree of Yosef. So it's like
Is coming in the mix?
what?
If the breaking is coming to opposite or?
You know, when a big leader of Israel passed away, this caused
Complete.
a good leader make alliance between the two kind of soul we have here in Am Yisrael. It's the kind of soul that belong more to the 10th tribe, and you know, like the non-religion people, the Israeli and the Jewish, the religion. It's like Judah and Yosef in many ways. Okay? So the main thing I want to get it into is the 30 silver. First of all, he will say that he's going to he will take the fruit shepherd, so the fruit shepherd can be himself and the two sticks, because after he talked about the two sticks, he said that he will take the fruit shepherd and he will you know, it's like he will I said Akhid. We talked about this verse last time. He will finish with them. He will kill them in 1 month, in 1 moon. In Hebrew, month is a moon. So we say that it's like he takes 3 souls and puts them in 1 body, because the moon represents the body, represents the priesthood. Right? This is the interpretation we gave about this. We put the 3 shepherd, we make a connection between the 3 shepherd we saw in book of Matthew, chapter 17, is Yeshua, Moshe, and Eliyahu. We make a connection to this year. This 3 name equals 783. Okay? So he will put them in one body. It's like he kills them. In the moment a spirit become a body, it's like a bad cow that eats a good cow. You don't see anymore the good cow. It's like it don't exist anymore. Okay? Ariel Cohen Alloro equal bad cow. Parara. All right, so we say that Shoshet HaRoim, the 3 shepherd, equal Ariel Shlomo in filling letter, 1355. Okay, so I will talk before I go. No, let's continue with this. So after this, Zechariah asked his payment. He said, give me my payment. If you like it, if not, don't give. You know, it's another thing very ironic in this situation, what he care about his payment, you know. Give me my payment to be a shepherd, right? And they will give him 30 pieces. And then God told him, Vayomer Hashem Elai. One second. Okay. Vayomer Hashem Elai. God said to me, I write this in filling letter, Vav, Yud, Mem, Resh. Hashem, in the filling letter, I do only filling letter of Milu Yudin, of everything, right? ויאמר השם אליי, א', למד, י', how much equal? 1020. Ariel is Zechariah. Ariel Francis Cohen Alloro. God said to me, I don't hear God, I cannot hear God talk to me, but I can do gematria, okay?
And the gematria, he talked to you.
He talked to me for the gematria. Okay, so God told me, Vayomer Hashem. I don't want to write the name of God, because we're not supposed to rest. Eli, God said to me, Ariel Francisco, it's a very important number. We talk about this number a lot in the past, It's the fourth concept of Mashiach we talk about all the time. You say in the Aleph, first of all, equal 4-time river to represent the 4 rivers in the paradise. 4-time Nahar. Nahar river is 255. And it's Ashgacha Pratit. Ashgacha Pratit, how you say Ashgacha Pratit?
Divine providence.
Yeah. And it's 10-time faith, 10-time emunah, 1020 instead of 102. All right, so we have Esav, we have Yaakov, we have Yitzchak, and we have Abraham. Equal 1020. We have Kohen, we have Levi, we have Israel, and we have Mashiach. All the same thing. All right, so this represents the 4 rivers,
that
in the past.
come out of Eden.
Yeah, in the past we gave a lot of lesson about all this concept.
And come to him again. I don't know. What mission?
Okay, so God said to me, Ashlicheu, he received 30 silver, and his order to throw it to the Yotzer. Yotzer, it's like an artist. It's somebody that make stuff from chemar, how you say it?
Ceramic.
Ceramic.
Who make it in
Earth.
Two. In biblical, Yotzer is many times.
Vessel?
Yotzer, it's somebody that makes stuff from ceramic.
Earth.
It's like to make a man from earth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? It's like to create new soul.
Earthenware.
And he will throw it, right,
Grow.
to the temple. Ashlicheu el hayotzer. No, he called this money, he called it Eder Ayakar. Eder, it's a clothing, the precious clothes. We say many times that the secret of the $2 million is malbush. Malbush clothing. Malbush.
Aderet.
Aderet Eliyahu. Eder, Aderet Eliyahu. like the clothing of Eliyahu Hanavi.
It's also from the word adir. Like,
Yeah, well, it has to do with the month of Adar, that is Purim, and but what it means, Eder Hayakar, it's a cloth, it's a precious cloth. So this $2 million, for what we need this precious cloth? For the nakedness of Jesus.
For
Am Israel-
for dressing for dress.
And for the Gerim too, so they will be not naked. And it is written, Eder Hayakar, the precious clothes, kind of clothes called Eder, like Aderet Eliyahu.
cloak, aderet, cloak.
Aderet. You know, Eliyahu threw his Aderet to Elisha, and Elisha, after he
Squeeze it.
his clothes, you know, for the living of his teacher. He took the Aderet Eliyahu, and with this he split the Jordan to two, right? All right, so it is written, Eder Hayakar, he said that my bush clothing is $2 million.
Okay.
It is written about the two commandments that Am Yisrael received when he go out of Egypt. It is written that they was naked of mitzvot. They was naked because they didn't do any commandments. So it was like naked. All the mitzvot, the commandment we do is to dress ourselves. So God, so we don't go out of Egypt with naked. It means with not any merit. He gave us two commandments, special commandments that have to do with blood. V'ataron ve'eria, you are completely naked. Va'omar lach, and I told you, bedamai chai, and I told you with your blood you will live. 2 times it is written. There are 2 commandments of blood that we receive. We read this in the Seder of Pesach. So it's the blood of the Brit Milah, refer to Yosef, to the soul, to the blood of Mashiach, and it's the blood of Pesach that refer to the body of Mashiach. What is Esav? The body died, not the soul. Okay, so these two commandments here, he calls them Eder Hayakar, the precious coke. How you call it? Cloak. And he continue that above them, אשר יקורתי מעליהם. עדר. עדר היקר. Always this verb, precious, has to do with Jesus, because Jesus, Yeshu equal Yarok. Yarok, what is green? And green, it's a permutation of Vikar, Ve'akar, Yikaro, right? What is mean precious.
Okay.
So it's a verb that always relates, it's a letter that always refers to Jesus, like in עלינו לשבח. והם משתחווים להבל ולריק. לריק, the same letter. אדר היקר, אשר, עדר היקר, אשר יקורתי, יקרתי מעליהם. אשר יקרתי מעליהם. יקרתי, again, the same root of word. יקרתי, that is above them, יקרתי equal ישו יימח שמו. $720. all this verse, עדר היקר אשר יקרתי מעליהם, equal 1,000 936, if I'm not wrong. 1 second. Yes. This number is a square of 44.
אתה מסתיר את הלוח.
Is a square of 44. What is a child? What is Ariel in order number? And this number equal 8 times Ariel. 8 times the year.
8 times Ariel.
And equal Mashiach ben Yosef with big Manzapach. With a big nun and big pay. It means the nun, instead of counting nun as 50, we count it as 70. Pay, instead of being 80, we count it as 800. Okay, so it is he told him, Ashlicheu el hayotzer, to the artist. It's like Zechariah threw the money to the yotzer, to the artist. And the question, who is the yotzer? The yotzer is a Hiram, the builder of the temple, and he's a Betzalel. First of all, he was Betzalel in the building of the Mishkan. After, in the temple of Moses, he was Hiram. Hiram, the son of the widow mother, Ben Isha Almana. Now together, it is written that Hiram is a reincarnation of Betzalel. It is written in Kiva Ariza. Together equal Elisha. Elisha usually refer to me, right? The disciple of Eliyahu. Eliyahu is my rabbi. And equal Hema HaYotzrim. Hema HaYotzrim. Hema HaYotzrim, it's a verse in the Yamim that with the king, him HaMelech b'mlachto. They were sitting with the king in his creation. You know, it's like there was souls that take part with the creation was sitting. It's like the soul of Israel that was sitting with God in the creation. Okay? How we are going to do the thing. Hema HaYotzrim, עם המלך במלאכתו. עדר היקר equal 10 times אליהו. Yes, עדר היקר.
Wow.
It's a closing, like אדרת אליהו. You know that it is written, ויקח את אדרת אליהו, ויקה את המים, ויחצו. אדרת אליהו equal, ויקה את המים, he eat the water and the split, the same gematria, 657, אדרת אליהו. So, for what we need this clothing? This clothing, it's clothing for the gerim. And what we are going to do with this money?
Would question that.
Yeah. Right, so it is written that with this money they bought, it's the היוצר, the feel of the artist. What is like, you call it the Adam, the feel of the blood, this is the way they call it, what he call Mashiach. Alright, so the יוצר, the artist is a donkey that receive the money as a clothing for Jesus, for the gerim. What is the payment, the future payment of Zechariah? We're talking this year about the time to ask, right? He asked his payment. It's a time to ask. Now, so this money become, you call it Admat Chemar, a land of Chemar. How you say Chemar?
Earth.
Chemar is like the letter of donkey.
Like,
You know what you do ceramica with it. This red.
barro.
This red earth.
This
right.
תעזור לי, יאו.
זה נקרא earth.
barro.
איך אומרים חמר באנגלית? חמר.
ceramic, זה קרמיקה, אבל...
No.
אוקיי.
barro.
No, we need, literally, it's, with this money that Yehuda Ishkariot threw back to the priesthood. It's like a hint that the money will come back to the priesthood, and then they make this place, the היוצר, is a place to bury the gerim. In the earth, you plant seed. What is a seed? You plant. Seed is always somebody that died. It's a dead. But he grew. We want to renew to make them as new soul of Gerim. It means thanks to this money, we have the possibility to bring back to Am Israel all the million of Gerim in potential.
So, yeah, because...
Right? So this money represents a land that you plant to this, it means you renew, right? A seed is somebody dead. It's a seed.
Chemar is clay.
Clay. Okay. Alright, so
Y la planta como
it's
que
the
está navegando.
same letter of donkey. Alright, so we talk about land of donkeys. So it's like a garden for new soul of the Gerim. This what become this money. Right? We have to understand this very clearly. For what exactly I asked the $2 million. This $2 million is for the ceremony to bring back the two concepts of Mashiach, the body and the blood of Jesus, to bring them together. It's called Yeshua, to bring them back to Am Israel. Okay? So in the moment we bring Jesus back to Am Israel, it means the convert.
The fruit is ready. The tree is...
It's become completely open. It becomes something legal, possible. Right? Alright, so this is so it is written השליחהו אל היוצר. השליחהו, through it,
Cast it.
to the artist, to the יוצר. Now, it is written 2 times Ashlicheu in the Bible. The second time it is written, or the first time it is written Ashlicheu, is that Moses that receives the order to throw his sticks in the earth and then
the rock. Yeah.
not in the rock, the stick, to throw it on the earth and then it will become a snake.
Yeah.
Ashlicheu, right? It is written Ashlicheu אל היוצר ואשליכהו ארצה. This word that equal $1 million, Ashlicheu, is written only 2 times in the Bible. So we have a concept of $2 million. The first time is אל היוצר. And the second time היא אשליכהו ארצה. Throw it to the artist, throw it to the earth. It means
Throw it?
to throw it. You know?
Throw the stick.
Like
Okay.
you throw a bone to a dog, you throw it. It is written the same verb about יהודה אשכנזי, וישליך. It is written וישלך את הכסף אל ההיכל. יפרו the money. Right? So the same idea.
Okay.
So אל היוצר ארצה equal חלל רשע.
But
חלל רשע is a concept we start to talk about the last time. Equal 11 times חן. Halal, it's like a empty, it's like a dead. Rasha, it's a wicked, empty wicked. Dead, it's like a dead person, but it's the secret of the halal הפנוי, the empty space of before the creation. God want to create the world, so he do empty space.
okay.
So
okay.
how he make this empty space? He put his ego inside. He put himself. He hide himself with himself. It's why the evil person can represent God himself. Not from his point of view. He will go to hell, but still God can be hiding there. Because God hide himself with himself. אנוכי is ego. אסתר פניי ביום ההוא. Me, I will hide my face in this day. Alright, so אנוכי, me, what it's like egoist, אנוכי, me, is a number of times that is written Esau in Torah, אנוכי time, 81 times. Alright, so חלל רשע. Now, what does Halal Rasha have to do with this here? If I write Halal Rasha with filling letter, Chet, Lamed, Resh, Shin, Ayin, equal 2 times 783. It means the average value of each one of these words is 700. Or it's like the doubling of the free name that going to die. The free shepherd. Why is they going to die? Because it's the revelation of the 2 of them. Revelation of 2, it's always have to do with death. Either this Elisha asked Eliyahu, right? Eliyahu asked Elisha, what you want me to give you before I passed away? So he said, I want twice your spirit. So he told him, if you will see me go away, you will receive. Because what caused the death is the meeting of the two spirits.
Okay.
Right? The meeting of the two spirits, usually it causes death. In the future, it will not cause death with God's help. But because between the two spirits is the eyes of God. The eyes of God is a wisdom, is a chaya, is the snakes that are in the middle. The eyes of God. In the eyes of God, the picture reverse. Alright, so it's you outside of me and you inside of me. And between the two you, if I am God, right? You are here and you are inside my head. And between both of them, the picture reverse. And this causes the death. Why? Because we don't have chen. If we don't have chen is a possibility to be opposite of yourself.
Okay.
If you don't have chen, so the reverse, the meeting with the other spirit, it's like to meet your opposite. So this causes the death, this causes the destruction of the body. It's why we died. When the two spirits miss each other, they want to meet again, they got close, we become old, and this what causes death. Except if we have, מתאמן,
exercise.
You agree.
you exercise, you practice yourself to be two opposite. Right? More you have chen, more you are two opposite, less, more you will live. Alright? The resurrection of the death is chen.
Okay.
It's why Chaim Nitzchim, eternal life, is chen. And Chaim Nitzchim equal Menachem plus Tzemach, the plant, plus is opposite. The plant is a wicked one, is a priest. His opposite Menachem is a righteous man, the more righteous man in the world. Right, is a rabbi. The meeting of both of them together is the secret of eternal life. It means the body and soul. The body of Mashiach and the blood of Mashiach. The blood refers to David always. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? So, in the gematria of Halal Rasha, you receive Yeshua, Moshe, Eliyahu. Alright, so always the doubling of the soul. It's like a death. Alright? But of course, this not have to be a death if you give a good interpretation to what it is written here and you understand the idea.
Of course.
Okay? So like we said, it's not really a death. All the three will be,
Reconstructed.
when he's going to, after the chapter 17 in Matthew, he take Shimon Kefa, Yaakov and Yochanan, the two brothers, with him. It means they represent the Trinity too. And then will appear with Jesus, Moshe and Eliyahu. We have Shimon, we have Yaakov, and Yochanan. We have two Yud and we have a Shin. What is Yishai? Yishai is a beast, is a rabbi. Representative of the three of them. How much is Yaakov plus Yochanan? Is 306. How much is together? How much is together? 772. What is Sha'alti El? Zerubbabel ben Sha'altiel is a generation, 17 generation that have to do with the time to ask. We call him always Zerubbabel ben Sha'altiel, even his father was not Sha'altiel, his father was Fadia, Pedaya. But always we call him Zerubbabel ben Sha'altiel. In Chagai,
no?
I ask, it's like I ask from God and equal 2 times Yeshua.
Okay.
Yeshua. So it's all included in 2 times Yeshua. This is a free, how you say, disciple he took with him to the mountain.
Yeah.
The mountain have to do, it is written Har Gavoa, high mountain, equal 221, what is Iyar. Iyar is the month of the donkey.
Okay.
The number that have to do with the donkey. With Yisachar. So he go to a mountain and they propose to build 3 sukkot. It's like to give them free body. They are free soul, and they propose
That is what
to but before they even finish to talk, came a cloud of light. Cloud, it means a sukkah, one.
Yeah,
One cloud, one sukkah, it means one body, and surround them all as one.
Yeah.
Unit them, and then it is a voice, this is my son,
My son,
my
I
precious.
complacent myself.
Alright? This is, you don't talk about 3 sons, you talk about 1 son.
Yeah.
It became the voice of heaven. Alright, so this is a story, this is what happened here okay. Now we have to come back. I go to the end, because too much gematria to become boring. I want to explain a little bit the story here. Okay. So now we are going to come back to the gematria. We will see connection with the book of Revelation. In the book of Revelation we have 3 souls that in the past we explained that they become one. There are the tanin. How you say tanin in English? Crocodile? Tanin. It's like a snake.
Crocodile.
Many times it's a word for a snake. It's a beast, chaya, and he's a nevi sheker. The prophet of lie. The false prophet. Three bad evil creatures that came from them, ruchot, impure ruchot in the form of frog. The frog refers to Shlomo. In Kabbalah. Okay? Tzfardea. It's like tzipor dea. It's a bird of knowledge. Bird, it's a concept of father, but dea have to do with the son. It is the son that is a father. Tzipor dea. It's like a bird that of knowledge. It's the secret of the frog. And she sing. The Midrash says that the frog, after David finished to write his Tehillim, he was a little bit proud of himself. So came the frog and told him, I'm singing better of you, more beautiful of you. So our sages explain who is the frog. They say it's Solomon with Shir HaShirim, with Song of Song. The Tehillim is Kodesh, is holy. But Shir HaShirim is Kodesh Kodeshim, is holy of holy.
Wow.
Okay? Grok, of course, have to do with music, with rock, with rock music. Akrokta.
Rock music.
Alright? Akrokta in Aramaic. Crack, crack. Right. You know, in the plague of the frog, people used to have them in the stomach. It's like it's a music that you feel in the stomach. זה מוזיקה שמרגישים אותה בבטן, במעיים, איך אומרים?
Right.
Alright? It's a music that you feel it
Inside.
Alright, so this is one of the secrets of the plague of frog. It's good music. It's not have to be rock, you know, but the idea in the dialogue between Esav and Yaakov, Yaakov here it's like Paro, it's the first plague, we talk about money is legal, money is good, right? This is the idea of Esav. Esav equal $1 million, Cain equal kesef, equal money, all right? So first of all, blood is good. We make from water, from Torah, blood. First plague. All the Torah will become $1 million first plague. You agree? Second plague, good music. It can be jazz, it can be, you know, music from all the world. It will be not in the time of Mashiach, we will not hear only Hasidic music. The kinim have to do with the gematria. You know, the Jews, the Hasidim don't really respect gematria, so almost don't do it. So the secret of the kinim, ken, it came from the word chuna, etc. The 10 plague is, it's like 10 ideologic concept that Esav proposed to Yaakov to agree. We want to do a coalition together, right? This is my matzah, this is my proposal, my ideologic, and you know, you have your things that you think is very important, I have my things that is very important. The last plague, the 10-1, Makat Chorot, the firstborn, it's connected to the first one that we bring Jesus, the firstborn, for $2 million. It's connected to...
Okay, yeah.
Right? The dark, it's something real, you can touch it. The darkness, you think the dark is just missing of light. No, it's much more high of the light. The darkness is much more high. And Shchen, Porach, Ba'abuot, you know, when you scratch Shchen, it's Shchen, it's like a nachash. It's like a snake that
burning.
That you know, it's like the concept that the lie is true too. The Shchen, Porach, Ba'abuot, etc. All right, each one of them it's a principle. The Makat Barat, stone. It means the children have to teach the biggest. We have to listen to advice of the children, like did Rechaviam, etc. We have to listen to the children. There's a stone. Stone, heaven is father children. Each children is a father too, so we have to listen. It's a seed. Okay, so we are going to gematria to accomplish what we start. maybe we will continue this next time. Okay? Will be another chapter with that we put everything together, all the connection between Book of Revelation, Matthew 17, time to ask. Our time to ask is the 17th time. The Zechariah 11. There are different names there of the shepherd, there are different concepts. We will see how everything that is written in the book of Revelation about the riding on the white horse.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Okay.
There are very important things that written there about the riding on the white horse. What is the picture on top of my book?
On the top of the book. Right.
The donkey that is riding on the white horse. So we will connect everything together for the next time we've got there. But I think we got until now a picture of what's going on generally. It is a verse about Halal Rasha that we didn't touch. It's all verse that have to do. It's connected to everything we talk about. The empty, wicked Halal Rasha. You know who else equal Halal Rasha? Orodia, the daughter
of the woman of the Herodian.
She asked, she asked in the name of her mother, she asked, it's time to ask, right?
The mother asked it to the daughter.
So the mother ate Yohanan HaMedbi because he told her that her marriage with Ordus, it's not the first Ordus. It's Ordus, son of Ordus.
Yeah.
And she was married before this to Ordus Antipater. And it's two half-brothers. And she left one with not getting get, and she married his brother. So Yohanan told her that her marriage against the Torah. So she was she ate him for this. So she asked her daughter dance in front of Ordus. And he was enjoyed of her, so he asked her in front of everybody, so what can I give you? What you ask me, anything you want, I give you. So she asked her mother, so her mother asked the head of
the head of the Yohanan.
Alright, so you have no choice. Alright, so this is bad example of time to ask. She asked.
Yeah.
So Halal Rasha equal Bat or Orodia, the way they call her, right?
Herodias.
Okay, so we will continue next time with God's help because we start to be tired. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prophet.
Shalom, shalom.
Bye.